Blessing, but there's no way. It's not going to happen this year.
You're saying there's no way he's going to beat you?
No. He's not even in my vision.
Hey guys, it's good. Joan Sagala here, bodybuilding podcast session again. And right now, we meet with Nick Walker and Henny Rambod. Nick Walker give us the thought and honest opinion about Blessing Awodibu, who recently winning show back-to-back, 2 shows in a row. He making his 2 cents about Blessing Awodibu, and it's really interesting, guys. Okay. And Henny Rambod also really making some great direction for discussion the topic. I want to sharing and discuss also with all of you guys. Before we go jump up into it, please click the bell button, ring that bell, and let's go. Nick Walker thought on Blessing Awodibu on Henny Rambod podcast.
Before, it was Blessing, right? I mean, it was kind of one of those things that you and Blessing last year were going head to head. And you came out the victor, and Blessing just didn't seem to peak.
Yeah.
So are you guys really think when recently Blessing Awodibu win back-to-back 2 shows in a row, he already on his peak version, peak of the Blessing Awodibu version, and you can see these photos. Do you guys really see this is the maximum of Blessing Awodibu? And I don't know, but Henny Rambod said he's not on his peak. That means he could be better, right?
And now, Blessing got a new coach, working well with George, putting things together. Now, how do you feel about that? Because I heard, like a lot of people have who follow bodybuilding, you guys on stage together. And honestly, like there are some really, bullshit rivalries out there. And then there's ones that are kind of like they're good and they're very valid. And I feel like that's where I put you two guys, where it's some shit talking, but it's also legit. Where there's some, he's got some strengths to his physique.
So what Henny Rambod means is in this video, okay, you can watch.
I'm gonna whoop your ass, Nick.
Blessing Awodibu calling out Nick Walker when he win New York Pro.
And even though he didn't qualify last year, now he's made improvements. So Blessing versus you. What did you say on stage? Because I saw you guys mouthing some things back and forth that not everybody was able to hear. So when you saw him and he won, kind of the stuff that was off the mic, what did you guys say to each other?
Okay, this is what Nick Walker answer right now.
Oh, it was just more so, I was trying to be polite, good job, congrats. And he's just like, where's the microphone? I need the microphone. And I already know he was getting...
Wait. That was a little bit of a Blessing-esque move. So tell me how Blessing would say it.
Hold on, let me put my Blessing face on. He'd be like, give me the mic, man. I need the mic.
Man, I think if Blessing watch this, he's gonna be on fire right now.
Basically from that's when he started it. We had a nice little banter. I love Blessing, but there's no way. It's not going to happen this year.
You're saying there's no way he's going to beat you?
No. He's not even in my vision.
Wow. What? I'm going to mention Blessing Awodibu.
So let me ask you this. Tell me why.
Well, look, he looked great. He did. He looked phenomenal. He has a very good physique, obviously, great symmetry, wide back, little waist. But I don't think his legs are going to be where they need to be by the Olympia. I don't think his hamstrings are going to be where they need to be. His glutes are going to be where they need. He has the upper body, right? He just doesn't have the lower half.
Yeah, he has a beautiful upper body, and his lower half has improved. Everyone, don't say that it hasn't. But you're just saying that it just can't caught up, is what you're saying. They're not going to catch up.
And I don't think they're magically going to grow a dramatic amount of size by the Olympia.
So I think that's the most we really have a critique and have a suggestion and advice for Blessing Awodibu to making Blessing Awodibu physique look better, right? To making Blessing Awodibu look more balanced, because so much people have opinion about his upper body is really more better than his lower body. And maybe if we see when he was last show, when he was doing I think in the Pro and New York Pro, his leg and his lower body, it's not really could be matched up and balanced with upper body, but upper body is really on point, man. Okay, the waist is really small and the back is really wide, man. Even he could beat Charles Griffin in the front double bicep, and Charles Griffin already doing vacuum too, and he really have a small waist, but Blessing Awodibu could beat him. That means Blessing Awodibu upper body is unbelievable, right? He could be better if he really growing up the lower body, but like Nick Walker said, it's really hard. And Nick Walker even said he's not gonna believe that he's gonna improve his lower body. If we're talking about the size, his size of the lower body, Blessing Awodibu, it's not gonna dramatically improve if he gonna doing Olympia. And yeah, I think Blessing Awodibu could making some notice about this one from Nick Walker and Henny Rambot, and it's gonna be more challenging for him to bringing his lower body.
But I do think Blessing will do extremely well at his first Olympia. 100%. I do believe he'll be in the top 10 for sure. But just not he's not in my vision here.
What?
He's not in my vision here.
What?
So you think that right now for this year, it's not even going to be close, is what you're saying?
No.
Okay. So, Blessing, if you're out there, we'd love to have you on the podcast. I want to hear your rebuttal to this.
I can't.
Don't worry, honey, don't worry. I'm gonna mention Blessing Awodibu in my description this video, because Blessing Awodibu is watching my YouTube channel also. And I hope he's following. But Blessing, keep it up, man. Keep it up, okay? I support you. Keep it up, Blessing.
So, obviously, like I said, it's very, very just... It does create a little bit of that.
No, it's fun. It is fun, and I thoroughly enjoy doing it. I think it's good for the sport to have that. I mean, obviously, there's limitations here. You don't want to go too far, and other people that will try and do it, it won't be the same. But we have a very good. Me and Blessing have like a good connection to where we're able to do things like that.
Did you ever feel like in the last 2 years this has been going on, that it was ever to the point where you're like, it pissed you off to the point where you're just like really kind of like fuming?
In the beginning.
But notice, guys, I think even we see and watch Blessing Awodibu and Nick Walker have a rivalry, okay, back to back, because last year they have a rivalry, and this year he already been doing the same. But I think it's not a really some kind like the personal issue. I think this is just for the sport, okay, for the purpose of the sport. And I believe the relationship of Blessing and Nick is really still going well, still good. They still friends. Come on, they're not really enemy. They still friends. They still talk with each other, and nothing bad happened with them. Okay, nothing bad happened. It just they want to bringing some interesting and they want to bringing some fun. Okay, for all of us as a fan. So that's the news, and that's what I want to talk and discuss in bodybuilding podcast with Joan Sagala right now. And hopefully you all guys enjoy. And I would love to looking forward what Blessing Awodibu respond. Blessing, if you watch this, come on, man. You know what you have to do, Blessing. Thank you, guys. I'm your host Joan Sagala, signing out. May God bless you all.